For today's yarn, we are going to be using Impeccable, and this is by Loops and Threads. You can find this at Michael's, and the color I am using today is called Erin. For today's hook, I am using a f3.75mm crochet hook. To begin, start with a slip knot. After you have created your slip knot, you want to chain 28. After you have chained 28, you want to slip stitch to join to the first stitch. For round 1, chain 1. Put a single crochet into the very same stitch as the chain 1. And continue to put one single crochet all the way around. Now we have come to the end of round 1, and we want to slip stitch to the first stitch, which is that very first single crochet. And for round 2, we want to chain 1, single crochet all the way around just like we did the last round. Okay, so we've come to the end of round 2, and we are going to slip stitch to the first single crochet, and from here on and throughout we will be working in the round. So we want to begin doing a half double crochet into where we just slip stitch to, yarn over, go into the same stitch with a half double crochet, chain 1, and put another half double crochet into the same stitch. And you have created a half double V. We are going to skip the next stitch, and we are going to jump to this third stitch, and we are going to put a half double V, which is a half double crochet, chain 1, and another half double crochet. Again, skip the next stitch, move on to the stitch after, and put a half double crochet, a chain 1, and another half double crochet all into the same stitch. So I'm going to repeat this one more time. Skip a stitch and jump straight to the stitch after with a half double crochet, a chain 1, and another half double crochet into that same stitch. And this is what I will refer and call as a half double crochet V. So you will continue this all the way until the end. When you come to the end, you will notice that you have one stitch left. You will leave that empty and do nothing there, and simply jump to the next stitch, which I will show you when I come to the end. We've come to the end of round 3, and this will be your last V, and you will notice, like right here, you will have a stitch left. You don't do anything there. And this is a great time for you to pop a stitch marker out of your stash because you're going to need it in a minute. We are now beginning round 4, and we are immediately going to jump to the middle of this space right here, which is the very first half double crochet V that we made in the beginning. So don't do nothing there, jump straight into that stitch between the stitch and work a half double crochet V, which is a half double crochet, a chain 1, and another half double crochet, all into the same stitch. And you want to pop your stitch marker right here where this very first half double crochet is. Okay, I'm going to put that in there real quick. And this round is very simple, and these gloves in general are just very simple because all you're doing is just putting one half double crochet V into every space between these V's, putting a half double crochet, a chain 1, and another half double crochet. And you just put it between the V's like I said. So I am going to continue to work this round until I get to the end. Once I get to the end of round 4, I will meet you guys and we will then continue what to do next. Okay, so I've come to the last stitch already, and we are moving on to round 5. And I removed my stitch marker from here, as you can tell, and we are immediately going to go into that half double crochet V with a half double crochet V. And again, this is a half double crochet, a chain 1, and another half double crochet all in between the middle of those spaces. And don't forget to put your stitch marker where the first half double crochet is. And continue to work your half double crochet V's all the way around like we have been doing. So we are currently on round 5, and we are going to continue to work this until we get to the end of round 12. Just working a half double crochet V in the round, and of course moving our stitch markers when needed, but always mark them, especially if you are a beginner to crochet. Okay, so it's very repetitive after this. I will meet you guys as soon as I get to the end of round 12. So I've come to the end of round 12, and I'm just going to remove my stitch marker and work a half double crochet V, which is a half double crochet, a chain 1, and another half double crochet into that same stitch. And then you want to put your marker back to the first half double crochet. We now have one stitch for round 13, so we want to work 3 more half double crochet V's. So 1, 2, and 3 for a total of 4. So put your half double crochet V into those next 4 stitches. So we have those 4 V's, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now what we want to do is chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we want to skip this next stitch, this first available half double crochet V. We want to yarn over and do a half double crochet to join there, and then chain 1 and then half double crochet. You will now work regularly around with a half double crochet V as normal, and you will have 1 chain 4 space and a total of 13 half double crochet V's. Okay, so we've come to the end of round 13, and we want to remove our stitch marker and work directly into the next stitch with a half double crochet V. And I'm just going to place my stitch marker back into there. And now we are just going to work 1 half double crochet V all the way around. So I'm going to quickly work across the next 4 stitches, and I'm going to show you how to work across that little chain bridge. Whoops, okay. So we are going to skip the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and into the 3rd middle stitch we are going to work a half double crochet V. So skip 1, 2, and into that 3rd stitch you want to put a half double crochet V. And then you will skip the next stitch, jump right over to the half double crochet V, and then put your regular stitch in there, working a half double crochet V all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to continue to work this all the way around until I get to the end of the round. Okay, just putting your half double crochet, chain 1, and a half double crochet all into the same stitch. Okay, so we have come to the end of round 14, and we are going to work again directly into the very first half double V. Okay, and I'm just gonna put my stitch marker back in there. And we are pretty much going to be working this round until we reach round 18. So again, it's just putting your half double V's wherever there's a half double V. That's all there is to it. And then of course when you get to the chain bridge area, that's how I like to refer to it as, because it looks like a little bridge. You're going to put a half double crochet V in there and just continue to work all the way around until you get to the end of round 18. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to continue to work this until I get to the end of round 18, and once we get to round 18 I will come back and I will show you guys what to do next. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far now that we are on round 18, and we just ended round 18. Now what we want to do is slip stitch to the first stitch, which is between this half double V. We're going to slip stitch to join. Go ahead and slip stitch to the first half double V. Okay, and that pretty much balances it out. Now what we want to do is chain 1 and put 1 single crochet into the same stitch, and we're going to do another round of single crochet. So we should have a total of 2 rounds of single crochet. And then when you come to the beginning, you will slip stitch to the very first single crochet, chain 1, and then do a single crochet all the way around again, like we did in the beginning of round 1. Okay, so I've come to the end of my second round of single crochet, and all I did was slip stitch to the first single crochet and finish off, and now I'm going to weave in all of my ends. So this is what the fingerless glove looks like so far. I'm going to weave those in and I will show you what they look like. So this is what it looks like now that we've weaved in our ends. And there we have it. There is our finished fingerless glove. You guys really have to try this pattern. They fit very comfortably and they are snug, but they're not too snug. I just love these fingerless gloves. They are amazing. You could always make them longer too, just by making more rows before you make the thumb hole. So all you have to do is make another one. There is no left and right. This is the left and the right because we're working in the round. So go ahead and make yourself another one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you guys did, please do not forget to leave a comment and a like, a thumbs up of course, if you like this tutorial and this video. And if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe before you leave for more free patterns in the future. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.